everyone, welcome to Big Geek channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit that subscribe button and do like my video if you really find this video helpful. So here's the Samsung Galaxy On7 Prime. I have made several videos on this mobile, so please check that out. Today we are looking at the camera detail settings of this Samsung Galaxy On7 Prime. This is really good smartphone for 13,000 rupees. You get better resolution images, better quality images from this camera. Still there are quite number of advantages as well as disadvantages on this camera. That is what we will be going through. Also I will show you detailed settings, how you can set your camera to get beautiful images on this On7 Prime. So in order to directly open the camera, here's the quick shortcut button. Just double press on the home button and you will straight away move to the camera viewfinder, camera user interface. So this is the Samsung Galaxy On7 Prime's user interface. Right now it is at 16:9 aspect ratio, where you can change it to 4:3 and get 13 megapixel of goodness images. So here's the camera setting option. Just tap on this and you can change the picture size and various other settings on this page here. So at first you have the option to select the picture size the usual way. Usually what happens is it is set by default to 16:9 9.6 megapixel. Then you have to change that to 4:3 at 13 megapixel. So this is the maximum resolution, that is 13 megapixel of camera what you get on this On7 Prime. Somewhat con I would say is the aspect ratio here, 4:3. That means you don't get 16:9 aspect ratio. That is what usually widescreen monitors or say your television supports. You get this black bar if you capture in this 4:3 aspect ratio, but still that shouldn't be a problem to many users. So here's where you can change the different picture size and resolution: 8 megapixel, 16:9 aspect ratio, 9.6 megapixel. And if you want to say capture pictures for Instagram or Snapchat stories, you have the option of capturing at 1:1 aspect ratio, that is square images. Straight away you can capture these square images like this and post it on your social networking site. So that is a good thing to have this cropped form factor. So this is the 1:1 aspect ratio. We will set this to 4:3 aspect ratio and 13 megapixel. And next is the video size. You can capture full HD on this camera, and the unique thing is that you can also capture video at 1:1 aspect ratio. That means if you want to share Instagram stories or say Snapchat stories, then directly you can record video at 1:1 aspect ratio, that is square format. Here's the timer for rear camera: 5 seconds, 2 seconds, 10 seconds. There is also this take 3 shots. What happens is, say that you have set the timer to 5 seconds and you want to take 3 pictures to make sure that everything is in focus. So you can do that by tapping on this take 3 shots. Remember, this is only available in Auto Pro and selfie camera. So these modes will be available to take 3 shots after 5 seconds of timer. So here's where you can set the timer. The next one is the camera setting for the front camera, which is also 13 megapixel, and similar settings are given for this camera as well. You can change the aspect ratio, you can record at full HD, and you can also record at 1:1 aspect ratio. So that's a good thing. Here's the option to save pictures as previewed. That means sometimes what happens is you get the flipped images, not the what your eyes sees. So make sure that how you hold the camera and what you are looking on the camera interface, that is what the picture you are going to get. Otherwise it sometimes gets flipped. So to change that setting, you have this flipped image here. The next setting is the shooting methods. So in order to take the selfies, you can tap on the screen and it will click the picture for you, or you can use your palm to show on the sensor here over here, so it will click the picture on showing your palm. So those are the 2 methods you can use for capturing selfie images very quickly. Next is the timer for selfie camera. So you have 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds timer. Then the other one is the grid lines. You can use grid lines to make your compositions better. So I recommend you keep this for 3x3 or square. Always use the grid line so that you get proper composition photos, just like what professionals do. Next is the location tag. Say you want to locate the picture, say you want to save the location of the picture. For example, I have taken this picture in this location. In order to register that, you have to turn on this location tag and turn on your location, so that whenever you click the picture, the location will be saved there as well. Next is the review pictures. View pictures immediately after you take them. For example, if I tap on the shutter button now, I cannot view the picture. If I want to view the picture, I have to go to the gallery here. So instead of that, what the settings does is, if you just enable it, I'll show you. If you just enable it, you can, when you capture the image, it will automatically open the gallery and show you the image for you. So that way you can better determine if the picture you captured was sharp enough or not. That's the use of this review pictures. Next is the quick launch. Just now how I double tap this, so if you want to launch camera quickly by double tapping this home button, you should enable this open camera by quickly pressing the home keys twice. Next is the floating camera button. This is quite a unique feature that Samsung has provided. I think it's a nifty feature. Why? Because you'll get this extra shutter button, camera shutter button, where you can move throughout the screen wherever you want. Say that I'm capturing a picture with this hand and I don't have to reach up to here to click the images. Just tap on this and it acts as a shutter button for you. So that's the shortcut menu there. Next is the volume key function. You can use these two volume buttons to take the pictures or to record video quickly, or zoom in function, and you can also change the system volume. So you can use these volume keys to whatever you want to set. Next is the reset settings. I don't have to talk about that. Next is this flash. Here you get to turn off the flash, turn on the flash permanently, or set it as auto mode as well. So 3 options are there. Next, here you have the quick 16:9 aspect ratio, just like how I told in the beginning that you get to capture 4:3 aspect ratio. This, if you want to make it to 16:9, you have to tap on that, but then it will be reduced to 9.5 megapixel of resolution. So that's the shortcut button here. Next you have the Next you have this shortcut to swap to front camera and rear camera. You can also do that by just swiping up and down on the screen as well. That's the shortcut key there. And another one, Samsung has added quite number of stickers, which is cool, I felt. So they have given you various different stickers you can use. There are other stickers as well. You can use these writings. So you can also set your priority stickers, whichever you want to use it quickly. That way, see, just tap on this and you can actually move wherever you want on the screen. You can enlarge the size, you can rotate it, and if you want to just disable that, you just tap on it and press on this minus button and it will be removed from there. So that's the stickers. Quite number of default stickers Samsung has provided. You can use this setting in order to download various different stickers that are available in the Samsung Galaxy application. Next is the Samsung Mall. This is a really unique feature that they have provided. If you want to determine what the object or what the subject is, and you want to note the prices of the product straight away, so you can use the Samsung Mall. I'll just show you. I'll make another video, separate video, and let's see some weird subjects, how it will recognize it properly or not. For now, if I tap on this Samsung Mall, just tap on it once and the Samsung Mall camera will be opened like this, and it will automatically detect the subject for you. See, it has recognized the subject, and if you just tap on this Samsung Mall button icon here, it will start searching for the best match, and it really works properly, and I have tested to various subjects, so it works really good. That's the good thing you can say. See, it has recognized it as Nikon D3200, even the numbering, naming, model name as showing properly. So that's the cheerful thing that you get with this app. So whatever the subject be, even I had actually pointed to fan and tried to find the subject, it actually recognized and showed me some different brands of fans and how much should I pay for that. You can straight away shop for different type of subjects. You can add to cart, you can use the home screen button, you can save the subjects. So that way, I think if you are traveling a lot and you want to know the what are the prices of the subjects that interests you, this is a really handy application, Samsung Mall. It really works as far as what I have tested. Next, the important settings that is available on this camera is just swipe from left like this, and here you have the Pro mode. Inside the Pro mode, there is not really many things going on. Just you get the white balance. Say for some indoor or outdoor situations, the lighting is not proper and the camera is not recognizing correct colors, you can actually change the white balance to what the settings you want. See how the color changes if I change the white balance. So if you want to leave it to auto, just tap on it and it will be set to auto. Here's the ISO mode, where you can change from, I think, 100, yes, from 100 to 800 ISO. So you can do that from 100 to 800 ISO. So you can change the ISO setting. More the ISO number, the noisier the images get. So I think if you leave it to auto, it does better job. Here's the exposure compensation. Say that you have some very light bright images and there are some dark images that you want to expose it properly, then you can use this exposure compensation. See how bright the dark colors get over here. So in this situation you can use this exposure compensation and take really good images. Just see how the brighter and how sharp the image has come over here. So this is how you can use this exposure compensation. The next thing setting is here. You will find the metering methods. You have the center weight metering, you have the matrix metering and spot metering. Say that you are capturing a lot of flowers or close subjects, then you can actually use this spot metering and tap on focus, use the tap on focus and just capture it. That way you get really sharp images for the subject and the rest will be blurred. That's how the metering works. If there are a lot of people in the subject, then you can use the matrix metering so that everyone will be in proper focus. So that's the advantage of having of using this matrix spot and center weight metering. So next, if you swipe from left, again you have the panorama. You can capture good panorama pictures on this Samsung Galaxy On7 Prime. Then moving on, you have this continuous shot. This is the burst mode. If you just tap and press and hold the button, you will get a bunch of 20 pictures, I think, in a couple of seconds. So if you want to capture fast moving action, you can use this continuous shot and you won't miss any frames. Next is the HDR mode. HDR used for it is a high dynamic range. That means the brighter and the darker will be properly exposed in the scene. So for example, say that if you just hold the camera like this and you have the landscape in front of you and there is a lot of clouds over there and blue sky, but you don't see the subject in the front end, so front elements are not properly exposed, you can use this HDR so that everything will be properly lit and exposed. That is what you get with the HDR mode. I have made several other videos of HDR explaining you properly. You can watch that on my channel. Here's the night mode. As the name suggests, you use this mode in darker situations or say at night, so that you get properly exposed and proper images. But then the shutter will be slow. Make sure your hand is steady while you capture in night mode, otherwise the pictures come really blurry. Next is the sports mode. Sports mode, as the name suggests, if you want to capture fast moving, fast actions, then you use this sports mode to capture fast action. Next is the sound and shot. You just click the picture, and if you want to record the picture with some memories, if you want to store some memories and give some audio or say what is going on there, if you want to say something like that, it records for 9 seconds of audio for that picture. So the picture will be there, but you can play and listen to what was going on at that time while you are taking the picture. So whatever you record, it will be stored in audio file. So these are the important features and settings that is available on the Samsung Galaxy On7 Prime. I hope this little tutorial video was helpful. Please like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you all in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.